Good afternoon. Welcome to the website and Creative Arts Ecosystem launch organized by the stARTup UBL Cell, University Business Linkage Office of the University of the Visual and Performing Arts, SCUM. University Business Linkage is established to promote and facilitate state university, private sector collaborations in research and innovation. UBA at UVPA Colombo has been the kernel for academics and students to engage public and private business ventures and enhance quality research and innovations in the field of visual and performing arts. Today marks an important juncture of the UBL Cell of UBA. This is the first ever systematized official platform connects the UBPA with the business world by providing and receiving services. So we warmly welcome the Vice Chairman of UGC, Professor Chandra Tindavattar, the Vice Chancellor of UVPA, Senior Professor Dr. Rohit, Professor Tusta Betora from Pahit Corporation, Mr. Manjali Silva from Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, representatives from Child Fund Sri Lanka, all the deans, executive administrators, and heads of UVPA, all the academics who join us virtually, and other guests to this important event of UBL Cell of UVPA. Now let's stand for the anthem of the University of the Visual and Performing Arts. Now I would like to invite the Director of UBL Cell of UVPA, Senior Lecturer attached to the Department of Western Music of Faculty of Music, Dr. Krishna Pereira, to welcome the gathering and present the overview and objectives of the website.
Good afternoon to you all. Honored Chief Guest, Senior Professor Chandana Pudavatta, the Project Director of the Head Bank, World Bank Project, Vice Chairman, University Grants Commission, Dear Vice Chancellor Sir, Senior Professor Dr. Rohana Mahayanarachi, our honored guest, Mr. Manjula De Silva, Secretary General of the Chamber of Commerce, who will be joining us virtually, Professor Kusita Betunga, Lead Expert Ahead Project, the Deans of all faculties, Senior Executive Administrative Officers, Heads of Departments, Industrial Partners and Friends of the UBL Cell joining us virtually, representatives from Child Fund, and my dear colleagues and students. It is with great pleasure I welcome you to another important milestone of the University Business Linkage Cell of VAPA. The much-awaited launch of the UBL Creative Arts online booking system and the website is now to start. I would like to thank the extensive support extended to me by the Vice Chancellor, Senior Professor Dr. Rohana Mahayanarachi for your support, sir, and also Senior Professor Udavatta, sir, for accepting the invitation to attend this event despite your very busy schedule, sir. We are truly humbled by your presence. The UBL Cell office at UVPA was established in 2019 thanks to the Ahead World Bank project from the Ministry of Education. I was able to secure funding for phase 2 UBL work, cutting across many barriers and challenges along the way. I would like to thank Professor Kusita and other supportive colleagues and industrial partners such as Ceylon Chamber of Commerce and its CEO, Mr. Manjula De Silva, whose support has gone a long way to develop the UBL Cell of UVPA. Now, the UBL is in its final phase with the launch of this new website and the Creative Arts online booking system. It is one of the goals of the UBL Cell that we will be able to self-sustain step by step through industrial projects, big or small, to generate income for our students, academics, the university, as well as to contribute significantly to the Sri Lankan economy through the creative arts collaborations, locally and globally. The designing part for this online creative arts booking system started in January 2021 with the assistance of Mr. Dimutu Lakmal from New Minds, a university startup. I thank his team for their patience and support to accommodate my requests above and beyond the listed TOR. For university students, alumni, academics, young and old, join with us. Register your account with the UBL Cell and become a beneficiary of this new initiative. For industrial partners and customers near and far, partner with us, whether it be to compose a music song, record your song using university recording studios, script writing for your dramas, actors, musicians, or graphic designers, 2D, 3D animators, painters, and many more. Partner with us to satisfy your creative needs. Thank you.
With that note, I call upon Vice Chancellor of the University of the Visual and Performing Arts, Senior Professor Rohan P. Mahadiranachi, to address the delegates.
Very good evening to all of you. Vice Chairman of the University Grant Commission, Professor UBL Cell, lead expert of the current project, Professor Susita, Professor Revant Vikram Singh, the Director of the Indian Cultural Center, the Registrar, other staff of this university, the UBL Director, our professors, deans, and colleagues. It's a great pleasure to be with you in this opportunity. Wish that under the UBL guidance and directions of this, under the UBL of this university, guidance of its directions, the website of Creative Art booking system will be launched within another few minutes. This is one of the very innovative and creative and needful thing for this university, because there was a lapse during past years where our teachers as well as the students and alumni can share their work, their creative work with the community. With this website launching, anyone in the society who needs the service of the experts in visual and performing arts of this university can be booked their requirement through this website. It is one of the very innovative and creative things which they have identified the needful of this type of service from the university. Also, the UBL is planning to launch another website by January that is related to e-commerce, where foreign currency can bring to the country through trading, visual and performing arts, both tangible and intangible products. We are planning it where not only our teachers, not only our students, not only our alumni, any artist in this country can trade their tangible and intangible products through this website. We are going to be launched in January. And also we have initiated first ever university. We are in the process of launching the first ever university on television channel, most probably by January, which is related to visual and performing arts, mainly for the benefit of our students as well as our teachers, and it will be extended to the alumni of this university. We are going to telecast it through your TV channel, and it will be a first ever experience in this country. And also UBL of this university is working very hard to get few patents for the talented artists in this country and also in this university especially. But as you know, getting a patent for a creative artwork, especially in this country, is not easy process. It takes a long time. But many of the creative artworks are copyrighted. It is the main intellectual property rights they have, copyright, which is not registered anywhere. Just the person has to declare this for the on copyright. But we have seen, unfortunately, in this country, people are stealing the rights of the intellectuals. We have experienced it for our Bapa University Press, which we have published number of books, and one of the books which has a very broader sales, we have found that someone has stolen the book and they are selling as a PDF version in soft copy. So unfortunately, the person has to take the legal actions from the university as a publisher. It's a long process and a time consuming and a money consuming thing in this country. But in Western countries, as you know, people are not violating the copyrights of the intellectuals, even though they have violated the copyrights of the intellectuals or the copyright owners. It is a fast process and the compensation is very high. So therefore people are very reluctant to steal the intellectual properties. But unfortunately this country, we have lived in this all these years in this country because we were born in this country. Until you die or you migrate from this country you are living. So however, I think that the UBLs are doing a good job in this university. We have a different kind of products. Unlike other universities, there are a lot of intangible products which we are planning to sell. And we are planning to get foreign currency through selling all these things. You know that recently the famous Yohani, she was able to bring millions of dollars through a small song to the country. You may have different interpretations for that process, that activity, but however, it's a reality. Because for our country, the singer was able to mobilize among the world community. But if you go to the internet and see, in news, there are a lot of people who are, a lot of singers who are songs which are popularized more than 80 million, 100 million in the world. I think we have this type of artists in this country. Unfortunately, we give a very least priority for these people. They born in this country, they live in this country, and they die in this country without, and also their talents are getting dying in this country. That is a very tragedy. That is, we have to pay some attention how to eradicate these things and bring these people to the world community. We always think very little, in a very narrow way. Our thinking is very narrow down. We never think about broader. We think we are a small country, we cannot go out of this country. We are thinking about these 20 million people, and our market is less than that, maybe about 1.1 million, 1.2 million. Out of that also, the people who can buy our products are very, very less. But if you think that India, my friend's country, they have 1.2 billion, they have two worlds. I talked to him. I talked with him once. They have two worlds, one is heaven and the hell. But there is a heaven in that country. That heaven is actually the heaven. They are very rich. One person can buy not only one Sri Lanka, they can buy 4 Sri Lanka at once. More than that. But they are very rich. We are not aiming that market. Even Bangladesh. Bangladesh is 160 million officially, unofficially 180 million people. They are also heaven and hell. Heaven is very rich than us. We are not targeting that market. We target these markets, India, Pakistan and Bangladesh. That is the market for us. But always we think we are trying to get our market. What type of market we have? Because අපේ භාෂාවේ මොකක්ද කියනවනම් හින්නේ කියන මාකට් එකක් අල්ලන්න. ඉන්දියාවයි බංග්ලාදේශ වලටයි පාකිස්තානයටයි මොනකම කරන්නේ හින්නේ කියලා කියන්නේ අපේ භාෂාව. That's why I am telling you, we should know how to go to that market, even the dark market. We are not trying to go to the dark market, but people are going to, people in other countries, they are going to the world market. But we have world-class artists, painters, sculpturists, musicians, drummers. Some of them are in this place. But unfortunately, we are dying in this country. We get perished. और हमारे पिछला मेकिंग पर लगाया अभी कहूँगा उत्साह करना ये रहे हम बता तो कि as you know Steve Jobs when he returned to the Apple company for his second generation, second birth, he was not left, he was kicked off from the Apple company once, and later Apple company understood that the importance of this. So just when he came back to the Apple company, how did he popularize? iPhones. But iPhones level. Single. Ether. Millionaire. Single. He recorded the iPhones. And he started selling. Sangeete, Samai, Apple company. Look at that. That's how he grown. He built up again. Now it is. Ane kau ikan lagi ni. Jadi itu main namanya world class actors, world class directors, world class musicians. That's it. I think that if you will help me, I can help you. If you can join with me, I can help you to bring this university to the world. That's what I told when I came to this university. Making a Tamil ministry take over the next part. I think there are a lot of people, young generation, they understood this. They want to go to the world. They want to they want to be famous in the world. They want to be famous artists. I see it. Your talent. So that's why I think that with these, all these things, I would like to take this remarks and then conclude my few words, but I think that through UBL, through this university, we can bring this university into one of the world-class universities. Our aim is, don't forget, in 2030, this university is going to be one of the best visual and performing arts university in Asia. So that is our aim. So if we can go through that, we have only 9 years more, remaining 8 years more, 8 or 9 years, 8 years. We can achieve that target, we can go ahead. So by either colleague, or maybe speciality around the senior critical like that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor. UVPA is currently conducting 2 development-oriented research projects and 3 faculty development projects. These important research and development projects are supported by the AHEAD project. Today, Professor Tusita Abdul, the lead academic expert research and innovation of the Accelerating Higher Education Expansion and Development AHEAD operation conducted by the Ministry of Higher Education, Technology and Innovation is here with us. We would like to hear from you, madam.
Let me first thank Professor Mahaliyanarachi, Vice Chancellor, and Dr. Pereira, Director UBL, for inviting me to come and address you at this important occasion. I think this is my 3rd visit. The last 2 visits to evaluate the UBL Cell, and I'm very happy to be here because it is a very special university in the education system in Sri Lanka. So with that, let's go to the second slide. So when we started this work in 2018, we said AHEAD has 3 resource areas. Presudavatta will talk about the first and the second resource area where we are trying to increase the enrollment and we are trying to improve the quality of higher education. I will only concentrate on resource area 3, which is relevant to the UBL work. We said we will be awarding research projects under RIC, DOR and ICE. And in this diagram, in the core, you can see a green core that depicts your UBL. We will also be supporting, strengthening the University Business Linkage Cells in all 15 universities. This was conveyed in 2018 to all 15 universities. So what has happened? Next slide. So what has happened, you may not be able to see all these bars, but this is just to illustrate we have already awarded under 2 rounds of competitive funding many research projects. To be exact, 101 projects, but 12 were to last state, And you can see the university projects, and I'm very happy to announce in this university we have 2 DOR projects running, and we expect a lot of outputs and then outcomes, and then those can be sort of the outcomes we may be able to use to benefit the society and the industry through UBL. So I thank the OTS also for the support that you are providing to utilize the funds. So let's move on. So when we awarded these projects, we said, I'm sorry, the fund size not clear, but I'll explain. We tied up the fund release to achieving indicators, like in any performance-based financing model. Normally, when you do a research project, you try to aim at research publications, communications, etc. You can see some of the indicators right at the top are related to these common indicators. Then we also said universities, all 15 universities will also look at, as Vice Chancellor mentioned, to secure intellectual property rights. So patents, industrial designs, as Vice Chancellor said, copyrights, and then also through the UBL, license agreements, MOUs, so those are indicators which you can't see here. So then you can see a bar diagram. The different universities, the blue bar indicates what they have promised. The green bar next to it indicates the achievement. This achievement is not just the submission, it is the actual achievement in the case of research papers. But for intellectual property rights, let's say for a patent, it takes time. Therefore, we accepted submissions. If it is a license agreement, there has to be a signature from both parties. So you can see more than 50% achievement even after this COVID impact. University closures, travel restrictions, import restrictions. So I thank UVPA also for their efforts in trying to achieve these indicators. Let's look at some of these indicators. Now when I looked at the video, so this is one example of some simple industrial designs. You can aim at much better industrial designs, and you can protect and take as Vice Chancellor's vision and UBL Director's hard work, managers' efforts, we might be able to protect some of these and take them to the international market. Let's look at next slide. So let's look at patents. Vice Chancellor also said we are addressing a university, a very special university. Securing patents in STEM disciplines may be easier. So I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. This is the famous Michael Jackson's this anti-gravity lean dance shoes. So you know that because of the gravity you can't tilt that much, you will fall. But he invented this shoe and he protected it as a US patent. So we can get these ideas. There are patents where you all can think of maybe with academics from other disciplines and secure and create something really novel to the whole world. So this is one such example. Move on. So what happened during the UBL Cell development? We have 15 universities. We are taking universities through a scorecard. We have 4 phases in the scorecard, and in all 15 universities you can see phase 1 and phase 2 actions they have completed. We do an evaluation and then tie up the evaluation results to the fund release. So we are in phase 3, you can see UVPA, although when we started this work, I was having long chats with Dr. Priyeshini, we were worried, can we do it in UVPA? But they have completed phase 3. We have 2 more universities to complete, and all universities will be working on phase 4. Phase 4 will show how strong that we are interacting with private sector, and in some cases it may not be private sector, you may be working with the government organization to change the policy, or you may be supporting the society. Next slide. So let's see whether the university academics are they really interested in this work. You can see when we are working with UBL, we have asked all UBLs to prepare this simple template, invention disclosure form. You disclose your invention formally. So this diagram shows, the bar diagram shows how many IDFs, invention disclosure forms, have been submitted to different UBLs. And although we started it in 2018, we can't take that year because it was just the beginning, 2019, and then we were affected by COVID 2021 again, more issues in 2021, but you can see almost all universities, at least few academics are interested. In some cases it is more than 20. So there is an interest. And VAPA, there is an interest I can see from the numbers here. Next slide. So then, okay, so we have an interest from the academics. At least few academics are interested. Now we have the right hand, we need the left hand, the private party. So I'm very happy that the CEO Ceylon Chambers is listening to it because partnering with them really helped us. They helped us free of charge to conduct 3 virtual exhibitions. So these virtual exhibitions, first one food sector, then electronic items, then agriculture, the next one, the 4th one, the trial is tomorrow, next week we have the exhibition. So we collect the inventions from the university. Ceylon Chambers help us to identify the private sector, have a virtual exhibition, complete it within 2 hours, and then we give the interested party information to the UBL. So you can see again a bar diagram. First bar indicates the number of products exhibited during the exhibition. So you can see the first bar in all 15 universities, it's higher than the second bar. Second bar is the interest from the private sector. The 3 colors are for the indicates the 3 exhibitions. So first bar is the number of exhibits. Second bar, how many companies interested in these products. So you can't get 100% interest, but there is some interest. And I'm very happy to announce Professor Udavatta, Viable University, they have found a private partner, Lukmanji. They are going to sign the license agreement to commercialize their products pretty soon this week. So more and more UBLs will partner with private sector. So I thank the Ceylon Chambers for doing this, spending their time trying to partner with the universities to showcase our good inventions to the private, our friends in the private sector. Next slide. So what's the outcome? What have we done so far? We have signed 18 license agreements. That's quite a big number, all 15 universities. And we have entered to 73 research agreements. Next slide. So you can see the blue bar indicates the number of research agreements. A research agreement could be for, say, maybe a sample analysis, maybe to get some money to do more work, to do research and things like that. So that is the blue bar. So you have more of those. And the orange bar indicates license agreements, real licensing agreements where you license your IP, you license your technology to a private partner. So it's happening. May not be very high-tech, to be honest. All these 18, not high-tech. And the 19th one, Professor Udavatta, will happen, Sabaragama University will sign the license agreement again this week. So I'm pretty sure VAPA will also do this work with this new platform that you're developing that will help to get the visibility and to work with private sector. Next slide. So finally, I congratulate VAPA here. Actually, I should not use the word VAPA, University of Visual and Performing Arts. I congratulate for all the hard work done. I'm not into performing arts or music, but I've heard about these platforms. Vice Chancellor also mentioned DistroKid is a platform that they have like something that you all are trying to do. And then ditto, CD Baby. These are the platforms that we see. The way we work in 2021 in music industry is very, very different. On the right hand side, Vice Chancellor also mentioned the streaming platforms. Spotify. I'm pretty sure you have heard about Spotify, iTunes, Tidal. So I wish that this, I'm pretty sure your platform will do even better than some of the platforms that is available for us in the e-commerce system. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam. Should be noted that stARTup UBL has provided internships for the undergraduates of UVPA. Now, we will listen to some of the interns' reflections.
Hi, I am Praveen De Silva. Applying and getting selected for the University of Visual and Performing Arts Business Linkage Cell as an intern was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life, as it has offered me a great opportunity to get exposed to the industry as well as the corporate culture, to be mentored by professionals in linking the innovations of the university to enhance the needs of the creative arts industry. The virtual webinar sessions, meetings, research projects and other workshops have helped me to upskill my practical exposure as well as team building activities. This e-commerce platform will help our university in creating brand awareness to gain competitive advantage among the creative arts industry by upselling products and services through the website to meet your needs. The University Business Linkage looks forward in delivering a pleasant customer experience by creating convenience under your fingertips at one place, which will help you to save your time and money. I hope it's going to be a memorable period of 6 months and that it will help me to take me a long way in my future career. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kuchan. හදවතින් ස්ටුඩන්ට් දෙනවා UBL එකේ ඉන්ටර්න් කෙනෙක් විදිහට මම තෝරගෙන යන්නේ. UBL ඉන්ටර්න් කෙනෙක් කියන්නේ විශේෂ ජීවිතේ මම ගොඩක්ම සතුටු වෙන කාරණයක්. ක්‍රියේටිව් ආර්ට් සර්විසස් එක වර්තමානයේ වෙලෙදලා අභියෝග දිනන්නේ කොහොමද? ක්‍රියේටිව් ආර්ට් සර්විසස් වල ලංකාවේ ඉස්සරහට ගෙනියන්නේ කොහොමද? ඒ වෙන සිස්ටම් එක දායකත්වයේ ලබා ගන්න කොහොමද කියන එක ගැන මම UBL එකෙන් ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. ඒ වගේම තමයි වෘත්තීය මට්ටමේ පරීක්ෂණ කරන ක්ෂේත්‍රයේ ප්‍රවීණයන් එක්ක වැඩි කිරීම ලැබෙන මා සහායක තිස්සේ පන්නරේ මගේ වෘත්තීය ජීවිතය සාර්ථක කර ගැනීමට ලොකු පිටකලක් කියලා මම විශ්වාස කරනවා.
In last January, some of the academics and students representing all the 3 faculties of the UVPA collaborated with Ceylon Chamber of Commerce to start up UBL Cell and created an animated video to raise the awareness of preventing COVID-19 pandemic. If I'm correct, the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce is the first client of the startup UBL Cell. Thus, we are honored to have the representatives of CCC here today virtually. And now I would like to invite the Secretary General and CEO of the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, Mr. De Silva, to address this occasion.
Because when we look at your capabilities, I understand that you have dancers, actors, directors and writers, musicians and composers, so advertising designers, illustrators and animators, so quite a range of talented individuals with capabilities in the visual and performing arts. So how can we create awareness about these capabilities among the private sector is something we need to collectively think about and come up with the best strategy to take that forward. In the meantime, also I would like to mention, as it was mentioned before, that we work directly with the University of Visual and Performing Arts last year, and it was facilitated by the UBL Cell, especially by Dr. Keshni. And here what we did was, our objective was to promote adherence to health protocols to prevent the spread of the virus during the height of the pandemic. And at our request, a very high quality animation video was produced, which was released on our social media platforms. And I like to mention that it was very professionally done, meeting all our requirements and also keeping to the agreed time frames. And this I saw when I looked at your website, has been referred to as the first commercialization project of the UVPA UBL Cell. So we are very happy to have been your first client. And in future also, we as the Ceylon Chamber look forward to working closely with you in several ways. So as I mentioned before, we will discuss with the head project and see how best can we promote awareness about your services and capabilities among the private sector, who can certainly make use of your diverse talents for their events, for their advertising activities, their promotional campaigns, and various other activities to which you can certainly contribute with the skill set that you possess. We also from the Chamber will consider engaging your services for activities of the Chamber going forward, similar to what we did last year with the animation video. We will also take a look at the website. I had a quick glance at it, but maybe we will spend a bit more time looking at it, and we'll provide you feedback, identifying any areas for improvement if there is. So in whatever way that is possible, we'll be very happy to partner you and to support you, because we see the value that you bring into the economy, representing a very key critical segment of the economy, which is the entertainment sector. So in conclusion, I would like to wish you all success with the activities of the UBL Cell and the UVPA, and hope the new website to make a significant contribution towards it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Michael Silva. I may call upon now the Chief Guest of the event, the Vice Chairman of the University Grant Commission, Professor Chandana P. to address the gathering.
The Vice Chancellor, Professor O.N.B. Madanachi, and Professor Tushita Abetunga, the lead academic expert, the head operations, the deans of the faculties. So I Soumya, and I know some of you. And also other academic staff members, the registrar, the bursar, and those who are joining with the online. So ladies and gentlemen, so very good afternoon to you. So Professor Manyanati, thank you very much for your invitation to me to launch this website regarding about your services to the nation, not only here, even abroad. Actually, this university is unique, as we all know. Even though we are satisfied with our different jobs in different fields, but so everybody or any like to listen to this aesthetic subject or entertainment. Even though I cannot sing a song and even the dance, but I can enjoy this aesthetic dance or aesthetic activities. So you may remember Soumya, during my tenure as a Vice Chancellor in Sabarabad University, you came with our friend Sunil Selvi. I just asked for the Vice Chancellor, but today I cannot see him. So you did a very good, marvelous work there for first year undergraduates. So still I remember that event. Anyway, since my field and Tulsidas field is even the Vice Chancellor field is different, but we all enjoy with your fields, right? We like to, even though we don't sing songs, but sometimes we try, right? Sometimes we try to sing songs, so probably with the group not alone, right? Then, right, anyway, so this is very unique, and I just came to know that each of your categories got 20 million each. Actually, this the $100 million US project, this AHEAD project, is it has been given to us to educate or to spend for STEM hub, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So we, as Professor Tulsidas mentioned, in the research area number 3, and we have almost given the universities for the STEM subject. But your university, Professor Mahalinarji and Sripal, you were lucky to get some amount of money in order to uplift your status. Of course, I do understand that 20 million by 3, the 60 million is not enough to work. But if you do something better or something, some good output from this the money you have received, I think there will be a possibility to increase that amount in the next how can I say, grant. I am not giving promises, but you can also try because you have done a good job. No, I am sorry I could not get the permission from Dr. Agni Singh, the director, Swami Vipulananda Cultural Center in the High Commission of India. I am sorry. Then today we are here to have a website or launch a website for online booking system. Actually, a couple of years ago, I booked Soumya Yadige, not online, right? Of course, it may be online because we got a telephone call, but this is different. By even looking some past event, what you have performed, we will be able to book you in order to get your service, right? So already you have already got a name. Your name is already recognized even locally and internationally. So by just keeping your or by telling your name, people might understand or people might know who you are, right? Then it is easy to book you in that way. But I haven't seen the website yet. I hope that you will put a lot of your past activities, and then by referring those activities, we will be able to book you for our university. It's a very good initiative. And I came to know that your UBL manager is also very active. It's happy to see here, right? You have your objective of this web website to promote the cultural club that Professor Malinaki was telling, and create a unique identity for WAPA. And the other objective you have mentioned here, to provide the products and services to external parties in order to fulfill the requirement. Because especially these days, we all need such kind of activities in order to get our, how can I say, the relaxation, in order to spend our relaxation time, because we have been closed down the country for a long time, and then we were in-housed by force, actually I can say, due to this pandemic. So that is the reason why even this audience in this place also, you have a very limited crowd. Of course, in the online I have seen maybe 30 odd people are joining. So due to this pandemic situation, we were locked down. Even Dr. Malinaki, I think he came to the office after 14 days, right? Anyway, so people in Sri Lanka, not only here, but in entire world, I think we need such kind of activities to our life. So every day it is good if you can have a drama or something to watch, so it is better. The last objective is to provide an opportunity to promote the products and service. So in that way, the Vice Chancellor can earn some money for the university, right? So that is our even the research area number 3, what Professor Tusita is handling. So she is trying her level best to give some advice for our researchers to find to do some the research, and then they can be commercialized. The commercialization part is essential in this research area number 3. But this is also a commercialization way. This is quite different from the other things. So it's you can imagine that the science or engineering or anyway. However, this is quite different. So as Professor Tusita was mentioning about the research area 3 mainly. Actually, there are 3 areas we consider in this our operation, especially in the research area 1. So we give some support for civil work. I will have a very brief introduction about that, and the civil work, and also research area number 2 coupled with the 1, and we get some scholarships in order to do the higher studies for our young academic staff. It could be the foreign or local, but we are encouraging you people to get the foreign that's called higher degree or master's or PhD in order to get the permanent position. So even the research area 2, we talk about English. Yeah, English and the quality of learning and teaching and learning environment. So mainly this was divided by several, three components, not only three, actually four. The other one is non-state higher education institute. How we give some support for the non-state, because even though it is non-state, our students are learning. Sri Lankan students are learning. So therefore, those students are ours. So we have to give some support for them also. So therefore, some allocations are reserved for non-state, increase the non-state higher education in Sri Lanka. So you know that each and every subject we do have a standing committee. So through standing committee we control the subjects. And like that, even in the first time, we have formulated a standing committee for UBL, which actually chaired by me, and sometimes Professor Krista also. So therefore, you can imagine that, or you can understand that even the head operation, not only a head operation, even the University Grant Commission has identified, so your service, that means UBL Cell, formation of a UBL Cell are important. So that was the first time in Sri Lankan university system what we have is UBL Cell. Previously, I know that once you find or once you innovate something from your research, so there's no place to sell it. So therefore, a lot of innovations are lying in our university itself. So one or two publications will come out that is only good for us, for our promotion and the way. So therefore, the keeping or establishing UB Cell, so in that case, we will be able to go for the market, into the market. Our product can be sold in the market. So like that, I am very happy to say that Mr. Manjula Silva, the Secretary General and CEO for Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, so they became the first customer of yours today. And then you will get more and more, because especially the UBL Cell here, most probably you may have good orders, request from the public, from the different entities. It may be not from Sri Lanka only, but you may have to go abroad also to perform your. I know that during your past Vice Chancellor, so we used to go abroad, and then he himself is a very good the singer and also the dancer. So he did some performance. I may expect from you also, sir. Similar thing. So therefore, thank you very much again for inviting me to grace this case. And I hope that the UBL Cell in this the Visual and Performance Arts University will act very dynamically and also very positively, and will gain much of money even, and also the name, keep in the name and take some, earn some money, earning earning money. And then after earning that earned money can be used to develop your groups even more and more. So you don't want to wait until your allocation comes from the treasury. Right, then I hope that this website will create a bridge for the product services of students to gain their target or what is called outside. So as well as the work, the University of Visual and Performance Art as a cultural hub. So thank you very much, Professor. Thank you very much for inviting me, and thanks all for listening to me. With that, I conclude my small speech. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And requesting you to stay there, Professor. Now we're moving to the main event of this occasion, which is the official launch of the website and the creative arts booking system of the startup UBL Cell. Welcome to the system of the staff. Specialized service need to register. Okay, the creative art booking system of startup UBL Cell is very user-friendly and it even contains tutorial videos within it. Here is one of the videos that demonstrates how to create a UBL account. Welcome to the startup UBL Cell website and service booking system of the University of the Visual and Performing Arts. If you are an external business entity, partner, interested to receive a service through the university, or a staff, student or alumni interested to offer your specialized services, first you need to register by creating a new UBL account under your name. These are the steps of how to register and create a new account. Click Register as a student or staff in the login screen. A registration form will pop up. Then provide correct information required by the form. Step 1. Add a profile picture. Step 2. Enter your first name and last name. Step 3. Enter your email address and your NIC number. Step 4. Enter a username to identify yourself. If you are a student, enter the student number. And if you are a staff member, enter your staff number. Then enter your contact number and choose the user type as student or staff. Step 5. As service type, select the type of the service that you are hoping to provide to the university. If your service type is not representing here, please contact the UBL manager. Step 6. Under service provide type, select the nature, form of the service you provide. If you are providing the service individually, select individual. If you are providing the service as a group, select group. If you are a group, enter the information of the group on the next text box appeared. Then, under password, enter a new password for your UBL account. This password should consist of 8 or more characters. Step 8. Read the UBL terms and conditions carefully. If you agree, click Agree Terms and Conditions. If you have provided all the correct information, click Register. Step 10. To activate your account, check your email and verify the account. Following the approval of the UBL admin, you can access your UBL account by entering the username and password. For more information, contact us directly. Thank you. Now I would like to invite Manager of UBL Cell of UVPA, Mr. Vice Chairman to explain the process of the creative arts booking system.
Good evening all. As you all see, in earlier video, there's a system for register supply. Now I am going to explain the process according to the customer. In here, there are three main parties: supplier, then university, actually admin, then customer. But if you need to request a job through the system, first you have to log to the website. Then you can make the request for a service. Sometimes your service can be dance group, sometimes visual art director, then sometimes the team music group. Likewise, you can select that. Then admin will allocate the service request to registered supplier. Then suppliers will sometimes supplier request more information, other than supplier may code directly. If supplier requests more information, then customer has to provide more information to him. Then according to those kind of information and all, supplier will make the quotation. After getting all quotation, as example, for a single project, there may be 3 or 4 suppliers. Admin will collect those quotations and send to the customer. Then customer will select the suitable supplier and request to proceed. Then admin will inform the details to supplier. Here you have received this form. You can continue it. Then supplier, most probably supplier may request for advance payment because there is no trust between supplier and customer. So supplier will request for advance payment. Then admin will approve it. After approving the approved done by admin, customer will make the advance payment. The advance payment may be 2 types. One is from credit card, one is bank deposit. Then admin has to get a confirmation of payment received from University Finance Department, because all payments should be going to University. Then Finance Department will confirm the payment receipt. Then make request to transfer payment to relevant supplier. Then Finance Division will transfer the advance payment to supplier. Then supplier will proceed and complete the task. After completing the task, the customer will make final payment. By considering the performance of supplier, customer can rate the service. Mainly, these are the main steps. So, I request you all to register with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Majida. According to the agenda, the next event is signing of MOU between Child Fund Sri Lanka and UVPA, but due to a health issue, the country manager of Child Fund is not here with us. So the MOU signing is not happening today, but it will happen in the near future. Since the representatives from Child Fund Sri Lanka and Professor representing UVPA is here, we are going to enter the first service request by Child Fund Sri Lanka to the Creative Arts booking system. For the concluding remarks, I will call upon Dr. Priyesh Pereira, the Director of UBL Cell, to the stage.
Once again, I would like to thank all those who are present today, virtually and physically, especially our honored chief guest, the Project Director of the Head World Bank Project, the Vice Chairman of UGC, Professor Devatta, and Vice Chancellor, Senior Professor Mahalin Arakshi, for your consistent support, sir, at all times, and all the deans of faculties in our university, and our university executive officers, the registrars and the librarian. Your presence is much appreciated. The OTS staff and Dr. Anusha Chaisri for the support. Guests of honor Professor Tusita Betunga and Mr. Manjula De Silva. Mr. Dimutu from Neo Minds. Mr. Anuja for the e-invitation. Mr. Sukun for the opening music clip. Mr. Thanura for e-brochures designed for the UBL website. Mr. Gayan and his team for the videography and photography. Mr. Pandila for his assistance and great positive attitude and accommodating all our requests. Mr. Vashil Hettiarachi, my UBL manager, for accommodating all my requests in the last minute. Thank you. And finally also Ms. Mikuni Sharada for doing an excellent job with your comparing. And I would like to close up today, keeping in line with the UBL vision. It is our hope that with this initiative, the UBL will continue to impact the entrepreneurial ecosystem in the field of creative and performing arts that will support effective translation of knowledge and innovation into formation of flourishing visual and performing arts entrepreneurs who contribute to the socio-economic development of Sri Lanka locally and globally. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Priyesh, and thank you very much all of you for coming and sharing the joy of launching the website and creative arts booking system of the stARTup UBL Cell of the University of Visual and Performing Arts. With the national anthem, we are going to wind up. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.